So in this X marker, there's 12 centimeters. We already know that. So we have to give two estimates. So 0.01 centimeters. And in this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sig figs, because in between the decimal, there's 2 before, and then 2 after, and then the 0 in the middle is a sig fig because it's in between two whole numbers. One thing we need to review is that when you're using a measurement and you have your measured number, you must know that you have two certain numbers, which are, in this case, 2 and 5. And then you have one estimate, the uncertain number, which is 6. So you need one estimate along with two numbers that you know for sure are certain. One other thing we need to go over is that if there's a decimal place after a 0, it makes sure that all the numbers before count as sig figs. So in this case, this would have 2 sig figs, and this would have 1, as there is no decimal point after the 0.
So multiplying sig figs, you would plug in 2.5 inches times 2.5 inches into the calculator, which gives you 6.25. But you would write it as 6.3 because there are 2 sig figs in each of the measurements, which would give you 2 sig figs in the answer. Adding sig figs, you would plug it into the calculator, 2.5 inches plus 2.5 inches, which gives you 5. But since there's one decimal place in the measurements, you would have one decimal place in the answer, which would be 5.0 inches. And you would add squared to the multiplication